Oh wow. Thank you very much. That's a big bit of fish. Smells good. What do you guys think? It smells amazing as well. It is definitely huge. Well, I'm in it now.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks. That's 45 minutes. 45 minutes. All right, that's a lot of food. All right.
It's a lot of food.
So only 2 people have done it at the moment. Three people have done it at the moment. So this is the Mayfair Chippy Challenge. We got a battered sausage, a normal sausage, some battered gherkins, which are actually called Wallys. Never heard of them before, never had them before. A great big bit of cod, and then we've got a whole load of chips, and I've got some tartare sauce, some mushy peas and curry sauce. Right, 45 minutes. If I can eat it all within 45 minutes, I get it for free. Otherwise, it's £85.
And you get a t-shirt.
A t-shirt as well. And a t-shirt.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
If I win.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Bosh. Right, let's go. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh my God.
So sometimes there are those challenges where as soon as you see them, you know you just want to do them. And this is one of those for me because I think it just looks incredible. But I've got to say, when the food came out and it was put in front of me, it became very clear very quickly as to why there'd only ever been 3 people to complete it.
That is really nice. So flaky. Right. A Wally. Never had a Wally. Been called a Wally. But never had a Wally. First time for everything. There's so many chips down there.
I think a moment's appreciation for the crunch on that, because these chips were, well, they were just perfect. Proper chip shop chips, so really crispy on the outside and lovely and fluffy on the inside. I mean, they definitely know what they're doing down here. The chips themselves, they went on the platter first, and there was a fair few of them. And to be honest, because the fish had to go on top afterwards, at least to anybody else looking on in the restaurant from the outside, it probably looked like there weren't actually that many chips.
Going with the sausage. Curry sauce. Curry sauce.
Oh, you gotta give him that hock to it.
Yeah, so watching this back has left me feeling somewhat confused by how I decided to tackle that sausage. But the sausage itself, I mean, it's exactly as you'd expect to find in a chip shop chippy here in the UK. Definitely nothing standout, but I still enjoyed it.
That is so good. I haven't had fish and chips in over a year.
Really?
And it'll probably be another year before I have it again.
Keep the same thing out.
Oh no.
Incredible.
Why didn't it go? What an idiot. Right. Battered sausage.
You see, and this is exactly why I shouldn't be allowed to go anywhere on my own. The battered sausage, another thing you can expect to find in chippies here in the UK, and definitely a nice addition to the challenge, lovely and crispy, and I definitely enjoyed this one.
It looks like I'm doing well, but there's, oh my God, there's so many chips. Thank you. Another Wally. Right, let's get some of these mushy peas.
Definitely a first for me, having Wallys. I never even knew such a thing existed. Who knew you could deep fry a gherkin? But I suppose thinking about it, you could pretty much deep fry anything. Definitely looked a bit obscure, but tasted okay. And then we had some mushy peas as well, along with a good helping of curry sauce. And curry sauce is certainly a fan favourite in chip shops here in the UK. And these went on the platter along with the tartare sauce. And in order to complete the challenge, every one of these also had to be finished.
I had to move the lemon off to the side because they're looking like chips and I don't want to eat one of those by accident. You'd soon know, wouldn't you?
So I decided not to use the lemon. I mean, I've never really used it on fish and chips, I'll be honest, but I didn't use any vinegar on my chips either. And, you know, chip shop chips with lots of salt and vinegar, I mean, that's a combination that can't really be beaten.
You know what I did? I forgot to start the timer. I was about 5 minutes in before I started it.
I saw it stop.
But, oh, I know what happened. It knocked down and I didn't check it after that, but we'll know because I'll check it after. As long as we don't come down to the wire, we'll be all right.
So well, kind of thing. Good. Well done.
Fish is so good, so flaky.
You're taking the time to taste it, are you?
It's really good. I generally don't eat anything that exciting, so this is like a real treat.
The quality of this fish was just really exceptional. I mean, when the chef brought it out and showed it to me, I was just so blown away by how big it was. It was really something impressive to see. And he allowed me to watch him preparing it in the kitchen. In fact, they actually have to use extremely hot oil outside of what they normally would for their fish just to get that lovely golden crisp on the outside and to make sure it's cooked all the way through. And you can see when it's coming out here, you could just tell how crispy that fish was. And he finishes it off with a little pinch of sea salt. It really was the perfect piece of fish for this challenge.
I spoke to Max beforehand, and he told me not to sleep on the sauces, so it's good advice. There's quite a lot left.
Definitely some good advice from Max there because this was a big challenge. In fact, it was advertised at 3.5 kilos, but when we went ahead and weighed it and deducted the weight for the tray and everything else, it was coming out at a staggering 4.5 kilos. The kitchen staff very kindly removed a handful of chips for me. I didn't ask them to, but I appreciate the gesture anyway.
I've left all of these to the end. I've got great big tubs of sauces and mushy peas. They've all got to go as well. Right, do you know what? Let's get the spoon.
You'll have this on the 20th. You have to eat all the sauce too?
Definitely not the first time and probably won't be the last time that I end up finishing off sauces at the end of a challenge with a spoon. I've got to say, the tartare sauce though, very, very nice. I enjoyed that. The mushy peas, I could take them or I could leave them. And the curry sauce, well, not something I would have picked myself, but I've got to say, it was okay and it definitely wasn't unpleasant.
Crush it. You got this.
Gotta leave no doubt.
Fish is gone. Nope, still look. Gone. Good for you.
So with all the fish gone, I still had the mushy peas, the curry sauce, the tartare sauce, and actually what was quite a big pile of chips still to complete. And eating the sauces this late on in the challenge with a spoon, well, it wasn't the most pleasant thing to do, made it a lot tougher than it should have been, and definitely not the ideal way to finish this one off.
How's your meal? Was it good?
It was very good. It was very tasty. The entertainment is obviously over there. Watching you consume probably more fish than the rest of us have had together.
They got a dessert menu as well though. I did check.
Bet you're looking forward to that one.
All right, relax. You haven't even finished a challenge in front of you, let alone talking about the dessert menu. Although I did go ahead and have a little look over it before I started the challenge, and there was definitely some interesting items on there I was keen to try.
So do you eat it for the rest of the day after this, or you're done until tomorrow?
Maybe. I mean, I'm definitely not hungry.
Well, I can confirm I did eat again that day, but it was not fish and chips. So a massive thank you to the Mayfair Chippy and all of those that stayed and watched. And as always, to all of you guys, thanks for watching, and I will of course see you on the next one.
Bosh, done. Oh, thanks.
You've got your very own Mayfair Chippy Challenge t-shirt.
Thank you very much. Sorry guys, I tried to keep it as clean as possible, at least until the end there. You don't get t-shirts very often anymore. There we go. That's a cool t-shirt, I like that. Like I said, I'll have a timer on the screen somewhere saying exactly what the time was, but that's the Mayfair Chippy Challenge done. Third or fourth person to do it, 1951, but I'll figure out exactly what it was. Guys, if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you've got any comments to add, do leave those as well. And if you would consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. I will, of course, see you on the next one.
Chocolate mousse bread.
Let's go with the chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse,
Is that
yeah,
okay?
of course.
Thank you. I haven't had chocolate mousse in ages. That's yummy.